issues that need to be looked at with respect to the members. All of those issues will be dealt with in the fullness of time, and once we have all of the information and the investigations are complete. Any implication that there is an ongoing or a systemic or cultural problem between National Defence employees and the Fredericton Police is completely baseless, and I want to state that adamantly. We work together in different kinds of projects. And in certain cases, I know in recent years we have military police officers who work with our officers in the downtown here. So, very good working relationship.
That was Fredericton's Police Chief Barry McKnight speaking to reporters. Now, the Luc Bégin complaint is the second in the past 2 months involving alleged violence by city police officers, and it's generating the kind of headlines and media coverage no city wants. And when that happens, people look to their leaders for insight and for guidance. Brad Woodside, as you know, is the mayor of Fredericton, and he is in the studio with us this morning. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
You've seen the video. What did you think of it?
Well, I think the video, speaks for itself. I want to remind everybody that this matter is under investigation by the RCMP. That an officer has been suspended, and like Mr. Bégin said in your piece when you spoke to him this morning, he is satisfied with that, and so am I. I think that it will be investigated thoroughly. Obviously, witnesses and video will be a part of that investigation, and at the end of the day, I'm sure that the public will be satisfied that the investigation has been done in a fair and a transparent manner and will be addressed.
What impact do you think the video being put on YouTube, or the fact, just the basic fact that there was video of this, had on what's happened since?
Well, you and I talked about a year and a half or 2 years ago about video, so you know my feelings on video. I don't have a problem with video, and it certainly is going to go a long way as an investigative tool, during this process, possibly even as a training tool.
The reason I ask that question is you're familiar with another incident that was detailed in an anonymous email that was sent to you, the police chief, the deputy police chief, and a couple of city councillors along to media stations in the city. And that email detailed an incident that someone watched in which it's alleged that three police officers were involved in an assault on a soldier in downtown Fredericton. That particular email led to an investigation that was handed off not to the policing standards officer in the Fredericton City Police Department, but to Martin Godet. He investigated. Now it's gone to the Woodstock Police Department for review. It seems to be a different outcome than this particular incident, which was captured on video, and I'm wondering why the difference.
Well, I think the difference is here you have a complainant that has come forward to register with the police commission and the police force an incident. The other was an anonymous letter, and I receive anonymous letters all the time. And
but do you receive anonymous letters detailing specific assaults on soldiers?
Well, if it's an anonymous letter and you have a problem, then put your name on it and proceed as Mr. Bégin has. It's very difficult to investigate a letter of anonymity. So, if you have a problem, you want to lay a complaint, you obviously have to put your name to the letter to be taken seriously as far as I'm concerned.
What are you thinking about these two incidents that have happened? What are you thinking about the police force?
Well, first of all, let me say that we have a good police force, highly professional, highly trained. The analogy here is it's like a ball team. And a player gets himself into problems or into trouble. That shouldn't reflect on the entire team, nor should it reflect on the entire league. I'm proud of our police force and the job that they do. I've been on many ride-alongs. I see firsthand who they deal with, how they deal with people.
Are you proud of that officer in the video who can be seen kneeing this guy on the ground?
That's not what I said.
Well, no, I'm asking you the question.
What I'm saying is that we have a good police force. That doesn't mean everybody is perfect, that everybody is not going to make a mistake. The investigation that is underway will conclude beyond, I would think, a shadow of a doubt, because it involves the RCMP, of any wrongdoing or any excessive force. I'm not proud of anybody in the employ of the City of Fredericton who has a problem or brings a problem or a situation to the City of Fredericton. My concern is just as much with any employee that gets themselves into a problem. Now, that being
these
said,
guys are sworn to uphold the law.
well, that's what the
It's not like
investigation
somebody
is about.
planting trees.
That's what the investigation is about.
Right. So, I mean, I'm just saying there's a difference between someone who is sworn to uphold